So the Senate Democratic leader, Chuck Schumer, is calling for President Trump to be removed immediately from office. In a statement, he said this president should not hold office one day longer. The quickest and most effective way it can be done today to remove this president from office would be for the vice president to immediately invoke the 25th Amendment. If the vice president and the cabinet refuse to stand up, Congress should reconvene and impeach the president. Joining us now for more is David Westin, anchor of Bloomberg's Balance of Power. David, there are a number of different reasons why Chuck Schumer may be saying this. Some may be simple party politics. Other may be because he's concerned about what comes over the next 13 days. Which do you think it is?
Well, I can't be in his head, of course, but those are the relevant questions. Whether, in fact, he thinks in the next 13 days this president might do something that could be irrevocable, that could damage the nation. No question about it. There also is a political aspect to this, no doubt. We have to remember the reason why the 25th Amendment exists is for incapacitation, when the president basically can't do their job. And what is required is the vice president, majority of the cabinet, basically certifies to an official on the Hill, and that does happen immediately. They could do that today in theory.
So that's a really good perspective. David, it feels like coming out of this, it's what's the future of the Republican Party going to be, and also what the relationship between Democrats and Republicans are going to be. Is talking about the 25th Amendment, AOC tweeting about a back probe of members who helped incite the attack. Is this the way to do it?
A great question. By the way, beyond what you identified, it's also about the nation overall. Are we going to come together as a people? You have to ask yourself, if you're Joe Biden right now, the president-elect, do you like this or not like this? He said he wants to be a president for all the people. Does this move him forward in that direction, in reaching out to Republicans as well as Democrats? That's 74 million people that voted for President Trump. Or does this make it more complicated for him as he tries to put the country back together?
Do you think Mitt Romney and Ted Cruz can be in the same party going forward?
I think it's the fundamental question. Is there a Republican Party right now? And I think at the moment it would be fair to say no, there is not a Republican Party in the sense that we no longer have a leader, really technically. Mitch McConnell will no longer be the majority leader. It's not clear who will lead the party. And I think that's part of what we're seeing is some jockeying right now. We're going to hear from Lindsey Graham, the Republican senator from South Carolina, who supported President Trump so vociferously, has now turned on him. He's going to be having a press conference in short order. That's what's going to play out over the next days, maybe weeks, about who's trying to run this party.